Are you guys ready for the end of Higurashi? I believe. Oh, yes. We should be at the final chapter. Wow, finally. How are you doing, down, Brother Doom? Good to see you guys. Yay, ring, my favorite. I really just want to play other games. I don't want to read no more. It's so much. But I can't actually believe that this is the final chapter. Nothing happened. Like, what? What? Crazy. Well, I guess let's do it. Let's get started. Only 6 chapters, really though. Felt so much longer. Never again. Will I do back-to-back fucking visual novels? They're crazy. Yeah. But they're so nice. Listen to that music. It's just beautiful, gorgeous. It's weirdly nostalgic. Why? How dare you trick me, game? As if I care about you, bugger! This game is ridiculous! Just recap the last few chapters! We're a police guy from Tokyo with a pregnant wife, and we left her to go do a secret mission where he saved the minister's grandson. Yeah? And we almost died in the forest. And we played mahjong. And now we're going home? What? What is happening? We did talk to Rika at the end there though. She told us about the future. And we know she's correct. But why? Why does she know? Was she the writer all along? Is she Stephen King? Bah! Hello! What's up, button? How you doing, Mr. No Stream today? How dare you? Had to go watch the view? That's adorable. But how dare you? Wow. You ready for Lethal Company tomorrow? Are you excited to get back to the company? Nini, is it Nini? Was Streamy? She was so cute. She was very cute. Because you hell divers. But Doom, Higurashi, company. I am ready. Good. You better be. I wonder what Shinobu's gonna cook up. That's gonna be exciting. We gotta make sure it works though. Cause yikes, last time, those frames, that was rough. That was a little rough. Little bit. But it's been a while, so why not? We do have to play Helldivers at some point though. I still haven't fought the Illuminate. I need a kill. I need murder. This whole chapter of Higurashi, did anybody die? I don't think anybody died. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe you join us for democracy! For democracy! One day, maybe next weekend, I'm starting to get less sick. I still sound a little ridiculous, but it's fine. Democracy needs you. Democracy don't care what I sound like. Democracy. Yes. Even when I'm sick, for democracy. Yeah, maybe. Soon. I would like to, it's so fun. It's a good game. But for now, I gotta do some reading. Let's do it. At least we read the test last time. Midsummer, 1985. Sir! We're preparing to land. Excuse me, will you please fasten your seatbelt? It seems I have gone fast asleep inside the plane. I was finally awoken from my slumber by the stewardess. Read for democracy. True. I will get through this for democracy. Yes. I only had carry-on luggage on top of it being a domestic flight. So the time between smart. Oh my god! Disembarking and into the lobby was almost non-existent. Sorry. I seen a few hours ago. I thought I was better than this. Come on. Arriving at the lobby, I glanced around, looking for Oshi. It was met with a familiar gruff voice, calling out to me. Oshi! Akosaka-san! How many years has it been? I don't know. 1985? When did we go to Hinazawa? So we're just skipping years? Cool. It's been a while, hasn't it? Oshi-san! It's really been a long time. Oshi clapped his hands down on my shoulder, celebrating our reunion. Akosaka-san, you're looking pretty good. Thank you. You look like a bona fide frontline investigator now. You ain't quite dappy yourself. Your posture seems a lot better. Is the ballroom dancing paying off? No! You should give it a try while you're still young. You'd be a hit with the ladies. I have a wife. Unless she left me. A real bear magnet. You know it. Oh, she got retired and moved to Sapporo. And of all things, I started taking a ballroom dancing lessons. He apparently got really into it and had decided to spend the rest of his new devoted life to the hobby. What? He was aiming to get his instructor's qualifications before he hit 80? Wait! How old is Oshi? What? Isn't on his old age? Dandalia? Dandalia? Happily! I let myself inside Oshi's car! And we headed out towards the hot spring inn! Hot spring episode? In my Higurashi? What? I originally intended to crash Oshi's place. But Oshi went quite opposite. That his home wasn't suitable for that. So it came to this. At the end, we relaxed while soaking in the hot spring, reminiscing about the time we played Mahjong together in Hinamazawa. It seemed to celebrate our reunion, Oshi had love for people who could play. Oh, wait, we're not getting this playing Mahjong, are we? But they were playing suitable candidates. We had to give up putting together a table. Baka! You can't just play with anyone, don't you know? As we drank together, we excitedly recounted our exploits during the final manhunt. Do they ever do they end up catching those guys? He's beautiful! He's gorgeous! There's a hand going, buddy! I'm mine! That's so cute! I love it! I love him! No! In the end, a searching dart found him! They're probably hidden by the villagers. They've been overseas for a while. Somewhere else far away. To lay low. Oshi-san, if I remember correctly, you managed to grab one of their guns, didn't you? Did you learn anything from that? It's a Chinese-made military pistol? It's probably one from the gang in Kansai. Managed to smuggle in a ton of. Oh. We tried to get a match from the rifling, but didn't show up in any other chaos. How about on your end? After that, I was removed from the front lines, so I don't know much. In the end, it seems like everything was settled under the veil of secrecy. Ah. Oshi smiled as he sipped his chilled drink. What happened after that? Sure was tough, huh? That's only 7 years now. 7 years? Are you... Isn't 7 years? And hiya, dead man, how you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. You look gorgeous. No, you. How you doing tonight? And Chummy. Chummy, how you doing? If you got gone 15 more minutes, you got right back. Ah, so close. So close. Oh, hi, you. What's up, Sky? Oh, how you doing? You still drunk? Are you still drinking? Did you have a good time? Look at Oshi. He's so cute. And apparently it's been 7 years. What? You're sobered up now? Good. Amaretto is so good though. This guy in gym. Doom. How could you? Jump. That's right. That's right. My throat's so dry. I'm gonna throw out my hair. Go away. I don't need you. You bastard. Hey. You do. Yo. All of you. How you guys doing? Are you all having a good night? Hopefully. Ready for Listo tomorrow? Excited? It's been a while. I don't know what else to play anymore. We've had so many collabs, but I miss so many too. I hate being sick. It's the worst. Made me miss everything. but I won't miss tomorrow. No, never, never. Alright, so it's been 7 years? Why? Why are we 7 years in the future? But we're still in the past. Oh, and? Mandatory curry! Curry. You fuck! How dare you! In front of Oshi! How could you make me into a fool? Damn you, curry! Damn you! Gotta have the curry! That's how you survive demons, so you know. Gotta eat curry, obviously. That's the moral of the story. Clearly, have you not been paying attention? Wouldn't that be ridiculous? God damn this town. But it's been 7 years. Yeah. We had the memorial service a few days ago. Huh? I became estranged with my father-in-law. So it's rough getting everything ready. Oh, Yuki's dad? Aww. Seemed like a good guy. Nah. Bro, I just told you someone died. What are you laughing at me? That must have been a lot of work. I mean, true. It was then. The hostess brought in the extra drinks that we had ordered before. Is that how that works? Well, a bottle of beer is clanked. As she brought them in, we halted our conversation. No alcohol. Drink. What else he meant when he said it must have been tough. Thinking about that was so hard. But time to heal the wound. Huh? Oh my god! Why? What a flashbang! You motherfucker! Why would you do that to me? It was the day after. Wait, hold on. Now we're going back? What is this chapter? It was the day after. When I phoned Oshi to apologize. When I did, Oshi almost immediately handed the phone to one of my colleagues, who happened to be there. Not only was I injured in the brawl with the suspect, but I disappeared and drank late into the night without leaving any sort of contact information. So I thought he'd definitely be mad. However, all he said was it was something he couldn't talk about over the phone. And I should come to the station as soon as possible. Is that the Tokyo station? And at the time, I can only think he must have been really pissed off. Where are we going? But when I arrived at the station, he said, what? It seems your wife was involved in an accident? What? Huh? What? I wasn't ready for that. What? Yuki? Having no idea what happened. I borrowed the phone to contact the hospital Yuki was staying at. After being given the runaround several times, I was finally able to talk to someone in charge. And after missing words for quite some time, they told me Yuki Akasaka was killed in an accident. The world became a blur as I sat there dumbfounded. Yuki's death was unbelievably abrupt, unbelievably sudden. I couldn't understand if there was some kind of problem during birth. But Yuki's death was nothing like that. On the stairs, on the way up to the roof, she just happened to slip and fall. Why would she go to the roof? And she just happened to fall. An unfortunate place, an unfortunate angle. That was it. What? Why not blame Yuki's death on somebody? I began to think it was an actual revenge of the Defense Alliance. They killed my wife and made it look like an accident. Is that why I couldn't call her? What? Why did she go to the roof? What I learned when I flew back to Tokyo was much more cruel than that. Yuki had the habit of going up on the roof to cool off in the evening. There was an elevator to the 7th floor, but from there, you had to take the stairs to get to the roof. Sorry. My fuck. Even later in pregnancy, when the evening came, she would always head up there. And no one stopped her. Her father had said to not push herself. But Yuki insisted that in time she had no choice but to stay in bed. She should be allowed to do as she wishes. However, I had never once seen Yuki go to the roof. I only heard that from her father and the nurses. That was because when I visited her, she would spend that time with me instead. I heard the reason why Yuki went up to the roof from a nurse. As she became friendly with, she had said that her husband was away on business a lot of time. And that whenever he called, she was able to cheer him up and give him courage. But when he didn't call, she couldn't do that. Her husband might be putting on a show of bravado, but in reality, he grew lonesome pathetically fast. She was probably just the same. Whenever he left for business, not clear when he'd be back, she felt very lonely. Whenever she cheered him up, she was actually cheering herself up as well. That's why, whenever he went far away for an important job, on the evening he didn't call, at the very least, she felt about standing underneath the same sky. Her feelings would reach her. Are you fucking... At that moment, I remember the words that girl had told me. But it was best that I had gone back to Tokyo right away. Otherwise, there'd be something I regret horribly. Are you kidding me? Yeah? That's it. Because I was away on business that day, Yuki had headed up to the roof. Had I known that this would have been the result, and I done as the girl had said, and dropped everything and head back to Tokyo. I would have been Yuki on the day she died. I was with her. She wouldn't have gone up to the roof. The day my wife died was on the evening of my third day of the trip. Yeah. It was right before the time I had a sudden urge to call Yuki's voice. And ran around the village trying to find a phone. A girl had gone around and caught all the phone cords. If she hadn't, and I had made that call, I would have undoubtedly learned of Yuki's death at that time and collapsed in tears. Of course, even though the cords were dead, it had only put me off learning of Yuki's death by one evening. In the end, I learned of it the next morning. However, when I managed to put my emotions in order, I realized it was that little girl's small token of consideration. That's the first I've ever heard of that. Yeah, it's the first I've ever talked about it. Yeah, could have been a coincidence. She doesn't have any special powers or anything. Aren't you the one who told me, Oshi-san? That she might be the reincarnation of the god called Orashiro-sama? Well, yeah, but the old folks in the village believe that Rika Furude had divine power. Divine powers? Oh, she had originally said it was kind of a joke, but realizing that how serious, he slumped his shoulders. I don't know if it's true or not. They said she did things like prophesize the future, or talk about things she had no way of knowing. That she was clairvoyant, that it was a divine revelation. Well, all sort of things. Of course, they couldn't give specific examples, though. Nah. She prophesied Yuki's accident. Oh, she tried to laugh it off, but out of respect to my deceased wife, he kept it restrained. Does that mean an active and capable investigator for the Metropolitan Police Department believes in divine powers and curses? Having him say that so bluntly, I couldn't respond. Of course I had no intention of believing such odd things. But he could only say that because he didn't know what I did. Since I met that other girl, who both was and wasn't Rika Furude, I couldn't deny the existence of any other worldly entity. Of course, I can't deny that it might not have been presage, but rather a warning. A warning? But if what the girl had said was a warning about Yuki's accident, then things became much easier to understand. Basically, the line of thinking became that it was a threat. Because I didn't make my way back to Tokyo. My wife was killed in a way that made it look like an accident. Not satisfied with the investigation into your wife's accident? Of course I suspect foul play. I pored over the results and even carried out my own personal investigation. Phew, so much reading. How you doing, Flash? Keeping? I do like you. I like doing it. My wife died. Welcome on in. My wife died. I'm good, how are you? My throat's a little dry, but other than that, doing good. How you doing? You're doing good, 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 good. I need a drink. My wife is dead. What? This is how it ends? This? That's so needlessly cruel! It came out of nowhere! Yikes! Oh, 7 Yuki! Oh, 7 for the Yuki! Oh! That's... Why? Are there any witnesses to Yuki's fall? There was a possibility that somebody had hidden way to push Yuki down the stairs. But who would do that? That's crazy. What? Nah. However, the cleaning ladies frequent the roof to hang laundry. And security cameras on each floor hadn't recorded anything out of the ordinary. There wasn't anything set up on the stairs. And I was unable to find anything suspicious. Huh. Could it be demons? No! Could it be demons? In the end, even after my personal investigation, I can't think about anything else happened other than a simple accident. Well, of course. There were the guys that took the minister's grandson hostage. It wouldn't be impossible for them to push a lone pregnant woman downstairs without leaving evidence. But how would they know who she was? Do they know who I was? Oh, she's expression had completely sobered up. They murdered your wife? When Yuki died, I thought that as well. And more precisely, I wanted to blame somebody so I could create the most viable scapegoat. But I need clear evidence. That violent notion faded along with the wounds in my heart. Did that girl know beforehand about my wife's death and was threatening me? Or did she prophesy that death? It was offering me a road to salvation. If I had to choose between the two, I would tend towards the latter. Oh, she smiled in disbelief as he poured more beer from the bottle. Then, if I may, if what you say is true, then Rika Furude was a prophet who knew the future. Yeah, right? If so, why didn't you predict that disaster? If she knew the gas eruption was going to happen, why did she remain silent? Even a few hours beforehand would have been enough. If the village knew, then most of the people would have escaped without dying. Huh? of June 1983. Volcanic gases from the Onigafuchi swamp erupted and hit the village in the middle of the night. It was an unprecedented disaster where the whole populace was wiped out. It caused a wave of panic about volcanic gas across the country, causing people to overreact over reports of hot smell. Ahead of the blockade on Hinamazawa area being lifted, so it should have been cornered off. Thanks. Huh. It was my turn you lost for response. Well, if for Kafuna Dea, the reincarnation of Arashiro-sama was killed, then the village might have incurred the god's wrath, making him call forth the miasma from the swamp to kill everyone. The explanation of what survivors are whispering about. Sorry, Yoshi-san. Did you say she was killed? Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think it'd be a problem if I told you. It's been 7 years. You didn't tell me? I saw the news about the gas disaster. I remember that girl. I then found her name in the list of victims. That's why, at the time, I thought her own death she had predicted was due to the gas. It was after that I learned from the tabloids of the mysterious death in Yamazawa during the 5 years leading up to the disaster. I became known as the Curse of Arashiro-sama. And that string of mysterious death lined up exactly with what that girl had predicted. So, I had always thought to ask Oshi about it. And he had been involved in the investigation. That's right. That was the reason for our reunion. By now, Oshi had said Rika Furei didn't die in the disaster. She was killed? Can I ask you about the last year of the curse? I may be retired, but I still have to keep things confidential, you know. Excuse me, madame. Do you have any cold that's brewed locally? How great if there is. I'll leave the selection to you. Oh my, I didn't mean it that way. Oh, she laughed loudly, not wholly unsatisfied, and saw the host of the tour. The cheap booze was fine. Love some good cheap booze. I know as much as was written in the magazines. I don't know anything about the curse that happened the year of the disaster. Because the entire area around Hinamazawa was sealed off, you see. There wasn't much of an investigation that had been done in the last year of the curse. Even if after several years the quarantine lifted, the villagers are mostly dead. And what few survivors there were mostly went to stay with relatives. Their whereabouts are unknown. It's a complete dead end. Oshi seen a proselyte to himself as he stared at the ceiling, as if trying to work out a memory from the rusty clocks in his head. And then he said in a completely sober voice, the magazines made it seem that the curse of the 5th year was that disaster. But the actual curse really happened on the day of the Watsunogashi festival. A photographer by the name of Jiro Tomatake, he was the victim. Oshi just said about the victim torn out his own throat and his fingernails as he talked. And the burnt corpse of a woman Tomitake was in a relationship with was found in the mountains in Gifu. The Gifu Prefectural Police weren't very cooperative, so I don't know much about it though. There were 2 victims in one night? Actually, see, it wasn't just the 2. You see, the next day, Kumagai-kun, one of my subordinates, disappeared, along with his car in the middle of the investigation. What? Kumagai was a younger detective. It was going to be a partner with Oshi after we first met. He was going around the village to ask people about the incident with Tomitake. He might have got caught up in something. If he was with me, he might have been safe. No, it still stings. That day, for some reason, I did a real number on my stomach. I had to pass on going around outside. He got too close to the truth. It was made to disappear. The plot thickens. That's what I think. Kuma-chan was young and had a promising future ahead of him, but he still didn't have enough experience on the scene. He wasn't used to dealing with any complications. Oshi lamented the fact he wasn't with his subordinate that day. And then, the next day you see, you know him as well, Akasaka-san. You know Dr. Eri? You remember him? The young doctor from the hospital. I vaguely remember him. For whatever reason, he committed suicide with sleeping pills. No suicide note or anything. The autopsy confirmed that it was sleeping pills. Nothing was in doubt except for the motive. It isn't that hard to make it look like someone died for sleeping pills, is it? Any possibility it was murder? Dexter Morgan! How you doing, bro? Good to see ya! How you doing tonight? I need a drink! It's so much reading! It's so tough! It's so tough! I try not to be calm, but it's hard. I don't know how to be calm on streams. It's difficult. But there's so much shit going on. So everything did happen? But how? How did all that happen? All at once? Wow. He's over the wilderness now? For real? Oh, man. Alright. Any possibility it was murder? He was single, had no prior marriages. It didn't seem like he was going out with anyone in particular. He is the coach of the local junior baseball team. He was on good terms with the villagers. He was liked by everyone. Sure, still a creep. I couldn't find anybody who'd want him harm. Oh my god. Why? I need to finish this. I don't care. Well, any chance to investigate were ruined by the disaster, though. There's no way to find anything about him now. You've been busy, yeah. An amazing Christmas! It's the middle of January, bro. Has it really been that long? I've been really sick. Surprise! But thank you! Appreciate it! Hope you had a good one too, bro! Love to see it! Thank you! Fuck you! Then, what about Rickafiori's death? It was the day of. Around noon, some of the old folks were visiting the shrine. Discover the corpse of Rickafiori. Murder? Before we should continue, you should probably stop eating that squid salmon. That bad? She nodded firmly here. As the corpse was found on the shrine ground, next to the donation box. Although she was probably killed somewhere else. That's because, while she was completely naked, there wasn't any dirt on the soles of her feet. Any sign of a sort of sexual assault? Damn, dude! According to the autopsy, there wasn't any indication of that. Thank fuck! Damn! You gonna get something to drink? What do I want? Tea. I just ran out of tea. Damn it. I have water, but it's not as good. It sucks. Fuck you, water. Man, I bit my tongue earlier, and it hurts. It sucks so much. Fine. No sexual assault. Good. Let's keep it that way. What was that? Why was that? Well, you know, is that she was rendered unconscious by some sort of drug, carried to that place. Then her abdomen slid wide open. Her organs were deliberately removed and scattered about. Unconscious? Yeah. And then, she wasn't cut open after her death? That's horrible. That girl's prediction was right on the mark. I'm pretty sure she has more detail about the other deaths that led to her own. For example, I think she said the housewife that's been to death in the 4th year had her head split open. But in that case, did she know that her own death would be so terrible? There must have been some moment where she wanted to doubt the validity of her own prediction. But as people died, exactly as prophesized, as the years passed, the prophecy would only come closer to fruition. And then, facing the final year, unable to struggle against her own destiny, her all too young life was snuffed out. And in such a cruel way. Knowing that her days were numbered, and unable to fight the tide of events handling her end, my heart ached for her helplessness. About the way she died, it seems like it wasn't just someone as sanctimonious. What I'm saying is, I told you before about how Himazawa used to be the home to demons, right? Yeah, like I'd forget? I think I remember. How did you forget that? That's great! Oh, hi there! Obao? Obao! That's a cute name, nice to meet ya! Hope you enjoy Higurashi! It's pink! It's wild! Truly wild! But welcome in! We should be on the last chapter! This shit has been crazy! From start to end. I never know what to expect! These are getting the chorus part of the description level? This is difficult! Reading is hard! Yeah! Alright. Keep going. Yeah, I think I remember. The festival in Himazawa Village, watching Higurashi, the cotton drift, seen a stem from the drifting of entrails. It seems that it came from the man-eating demons ripping apart their victims and throwing their organs into the river. What a waste! In other words, in Himazawa, pulling out entrails had some sort of religious meaning? Well, this is according to the old tales in Himazawa, you see. To act as an arbiter, so that humans and the man-eating demons could live together peacefully, a god known as Orashiro-sama descended from the heavens. If I recall, Rikafuri was said to be the living incarnation of Orashiro-sama, wasn't she? Yeah. So, cutting up open Rikafuri, who was a living god, would be to the village nothing less than absolute sacrilege? Absolute sacrilege! In other words, you mean sacrilege towards Orashiro-sama? The rest of you should know, Akasaka-san. The wrath of Orashiro-sama would occur that night. The Great Hinamazawa disaster. The official explanation was some swamp upstream erupted with toxic volcanic gas, which found the village. The swamp where it was erupted was called the Onigafuchi Swamp. It was the origin of Hinamazawa's old name, Onigafuchi Village. According to the village lore, the death of the swamp apparently lead to hell, where the many demons came from. That seems too perfect. Oh, no. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There was another bit of folktale in the village. If Orashiro-sama became angry, the cauldron of hell would open up and miasma would flow out. Or so they say. Isn't that what exactly happened? To the villagers, hell was at the bottom of the swamp. So basically, the miasma poured out, smothering the village? Yeah. Basically, due to the sacrilegious way of Rikafure, the living incarnation of Orashiro-sama was killed. The village incurred the wrath of Orashiro-sama in the form of that disaster. That seems to be their explanation, at least. So, what you're saying is that the disaster wasn't a natural one? Huh. Well, everything does seem to fit together a little too well. If Orishiro-sama's curse didn't really exist, and everything really was just a matter of coincidence, I would doubt it. A weird smile formed on Oshi's face as he listened to my absurd take on things. He wore an expression as though, even if it was absurd, there was a time he thought the same thing as well. In regards to religious belief of the villagers, suppose there was a more fanatical following among them? And that could create the situation that would occur at Orishiro-sama's wrath and enacted a disaster to make it seem like the truth. Of course I won't laugh. I've wandered down that line of reasoning more than once myself. However, even though Himatsubushi is a small village, it's still a population of over 1,000 people. To murder that many people in a single night doesn't seem realistic, no matter how much you think about it. The gas eruption was believed to happen around 2 a.m., several hours before dawn. In that short amount of time, going and around killing all the villagers in a way that made it look like a poisonous gas didn't seem feasible at all. My God! The swamp the gas erupted from still had some religious significance, didn't it? If that's the case, then maybe there's something set up in the swamp. Something that could be activated, whether divine verdict was rendered. According to the JSDF press release, the swamp was declared the source of the eruption. This was after everything was thoroughly looked over by their investigation team. If anything looked like it was set up, then they would have found it. It wouldn't be necessary to have a swamp itself. Come on, have you ever heard about it? The old story about how the faraway spring dried up? The village spring dried up as well. What do you mean by that? Many waterways are connected by underground aquifers. Swamp and spring are only the parts that manage to pop up above the surface. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Onigabuchi Swamp is connected to another swamp or spring? And if something in the village is rigged up a long time ago, something that changed the pressure of the Onigabuchi Swamp, causing it to erupt with poisonous gas? Is that what you're getting at? Oh, she laughed heartily, committing the fact that youngins have a nice, flexible way of thinking. That was the former detective in him. Even though it wasn't a part of this, he didn't come up with. He still had the presence of mind to not dismiss it right away. That's an interesting theory. A game theory. If that proves to be true, then it would be unprecedentedly the largest mass murder in the history of Japan. Is that true? Once the quarantine in Himatsubushi village is lifted, I think it should definitely be investigated. Oshi-san, do you still have any connections with the XX Prefecture Police? someone. I'm an honorably advisor for the judo classes. So, even though I pop by it during summer training camps and such. I don't know if the quarantine for Himatsubushi village will be lifted, but please, let me help investigate. Got it. Oshi-san, how do you feel about a string of mysterious deaths in Himatsubushi? They call it curse of the Orishiro-sama. At the time, the village is putting a lot of pressure on the station. The official station, the official stance on things was that the cases were unrelated. That each case was separate, each with their own resolution. That couldn't be, even though it's blatantly obvious that the cases were connected based on the village's religious beliefs. Akasaka-san, you can only say that now because of the rather grandiose way things ended after 5 years. At the time, those coincidences, coincidental incidents just happened to coincidentally occur on the day of the Watanagashi. And that's normal. It'd be nice to know what happened this year. Kinda feel to it. Coincidence? The girl predicted everything from the beginning. Girl? Ikafure! That girl warned me about all the incidents that would happen afterwards. Akasaka-san? Is that true? Yes. The girl said as much. That the next year, the damn foreman will be killed, and his corpse dismembered. Not only that, she warned me of all the events that would transpire in the following years. Akasaka-san, when she told you all this, what year was it? When I met the girl, I was investigating the kidnapping incident. So it was June of 1978. The year before this dismemberment murder? Wrinkles formed between Oshi's eyebrows as he closed his eyes and began to digest what I just told him. Akasaka-san, if you're wrong about Rika Furude knowing the future through divine medium, it's getting ridiculous. Yeah? If you're just trying to shock me, I'm gonna be really angry, you know? I'm speaking the truth. The script behind the Chains of Mysterious Deaths was written a year before it started. And just as predicted, Ikafurude was killed. At first, I thought she meant that she would be killed in the disaster. However, now I know that her death wasn't due to that, but rather an atrocious one at the hand of a murderer. She said she'd be killed. At that point in time, she knew more or less our own death would occur. Then why did Rika Furude not try to run away? Even if her death was already spelled out for her. Knowing that, she still had a grace period of several years, didn't she? She had plenty of time to try and run away, or consult the police. What would they do? Why did she just accept her death with no resistance? I don't know. Even though Rika Furude was toted upon by the elders, In the village, you see, after she lost her parents, she had no living relatives and lived a fairly a solitary life, other than hanging out with some close friends. It might have been she didn't have any power to fight or anyone to rely on. She must have been trying signaling somebody for help in regards to her own death, though. You know very well that village and the police weren't very amicable with one another, Arasaka-san. At the very least, I never heard anything about Rika Furuta seeking protection from anyone. Huh. Or could it be that she simply resigned herself to being a religious sacrifice? It could have been something like that. There's no way that was the case. I spoke decisively. At that time, she said it. She had definitely said she wanted to live happily. And she wanted to spend her time surrounded by her dear friends. And she hadn't given up on life. She had hope to keep on living. Huh? At that moment, I became dumbstruck. What's the matter? Akasaka-san? No, it's nothing. I fell into silence. Ocean folded his arms and began murdering in contemplation again. Eventually, he stood up and headed towards the hallway to find the hostess. Yelling that he wanted a pen and paper. When Hoshi noisily, even though he was just thinking, left, the room immediately fell into chill silence. I stood up. It was then I realized I was drunk enough to be unsteady on my feet. When I slid open the door, a beautiful yet ephemeral moon drifted across the sky. It was just now that I realized she hadn't accepted her own death. She wanted to keep living happily and joyously. She had said it quite clearly to me, but I was a fool. I hadn't asked explicitly, so I hadn't realized it. She had made it clear as day that she didn't want to die. Wasn't that her crying for help? She didn't say as much that she wanted help, but even giving that, it wasn't as though she wasn't looking for salvation. Without any family and unable to trust the police, she instead told somebody without any relation to the village, somebody far away, like me. Help me. She had gone around and cut the phone cords. If I had made that phone call and learned of Yuki's death, I probably would have fallen into despair. If I was in that state, even if she was looking for help, her cries would have fallen on deaf ear. That's why, knowing everything, she had cut the phone cords. She wanted even a little time to seek help from me. Oh, she just before now, Hal lamented that once the other officers got mixed up in the chaos, hadn't been erased because he wasn't there. I was feeling the same way. If only I was with her in June of 1983, I could have protected her. In 83, it would have been 5 years since the kidnapping took place. While raising the only daughter Yuki had left me. Wait, what? What? Our daughter's alive? What? I assume she died with Yuki. What? She survived? And you didn't even mention that? The fuck? Alright. But there's always a but. While raising the only daughter Yuki had left me, putting all my youth and passion into my work, holding my wits and courage, wrestling with difficult cases. Nothing like my feelings during the kidnapping incident would have occurred. I would have been slow to react in a one-on-one fight, and I'd by at that point, and by that point, I jump into foreign mafia, run gambling parlors, where I learned to deal with automatic weapons, let alone handguns. I had grown so much in 83. I couldn't even been compared to how I was in 78. That's why, if I was by her side, I would have been able to save her life. No matter what conspiracy or foul plots drew near her, I definitely would have protected her. She, even though suddenly resigned, should have still been able to ask for help. I just didn't realize it. I couldn't realize it. Just as I thought I wouldn't realize it if I saw Yuki's accident, I wasn't able to realize it. I wanted to cry. If I had taken her words to heart, I would have prevented Yuki's accident. And I would have been able to protect the girl to whom I owe a debt from even a predetermined death. She must have been expecting that from me. Damn, dude. I learned about the disaster while watching television in my house. Fuck. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on, give me a second. It's gross. Give me a second. Alright, that's a little better. Disgusting. Good, good. Release it, Kaiju. Release the Kaiju. Yes, yes. Womp womp. Alright, I learned about this as we were watching television in my house. Until I learned about that, I had forgotten about Himatsubushi. In order to recover from the shock of Yuki's death, I had tried to remove everything about the place in my memory. What an ungrateful fool I was! Even though in exchange of saving her, the girl had told me how to save Yuki. I was unable to accept her gratitude. And now here we were. She hadn't died in her sleep due to a natural disaster. She was split open while still alive. Killed while suffering the disgrace of having her organs torn out. She must have known beforehand that on that day, on that year, she'd be killed in such a terrifying way. But even knowing what end awaited her, she was still too weak. A lone girl, without anyone to rely on, unable to seek help, had to swallow her own predetermined death, and left this mortal coil. She said she wanted to live. She said she wanted to live happily. That's all she wanted. She didn't ask for anything extravagant. For any person that was ever born, it was the very basis of desires. She never even said a peep about wanting money. Or she wished she was in someone else's situation. And she had said it. That all the deaths would be ordained. But hers is probably all according to plan. She might have been alone, frail girl, but I don't think she would have accepted it. All without at least putting up a fight. There must have been some sort of small way, some form of resistance that she mustered. And with what she could muster, seeking my help was part of that. God damn it! I howled. I stomped the floor. Why did I become a police officer in the first place? How could I call myself an officer if I couldn't save a single girl from the misfortune that was awaiting her? Was it because there was so much going on at that time? I couldn't process the fact as she was asking for help? Yeah, that's right. I was still green. If I was in this situation now, I would have definitely been able to help her. But it was already all over. Even though I wanted so, the regrets she left behind in Hinamazawa as a dangerous area was still quarantined. Most of the people involved were already dead, with a few that did remain spread around the country, unable to be traced. I thought Keiichi was the only survivor. The stage of that tragedy was still off limits as well. The police investigation was put on hold. The case slowly being buried in the sands of time. Just like I wouldn't have known unless Oshi had asked me about it. Akusaka-san? Are you okay? At some point, Oshi had returned with a notebook in hand. Until I saw the expression on Oshi's face, I didn't realize that I was in tears. I Akasaka-san, calm down. But it's all too late now. She was killed in such an atrocious manner. She was counting on me, but I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her. I might as well be at fault for not building up in an amicable relationship with the village. If Rika Furuta had told me about it, I might have been able to extend a helping hand. I wasn't able to build up enough trust for that. That's something I regret. When she said the word trust, it weighed on me even more. Yes, she had given me her trust. She trusted me. Meaning that she thought I would have been able to ward off the fate of her foreseen death. And she believed that. I cried. I fell to my hands and knees as I began to brawl. Eventually, she spoke quietly. Akasaka-san, does it upset you? It does! Then, there's only one way worth mentioning for Rika Furuta to have her revenge. Is there really? Is there a way to do that? She showed me the pen and the notebook. In order to probably mourn the death of Rika Furuta, we have to at least find out the truth. The truth? Yeah, and not just Rika Furuta. Lots of people died. The amount must be immeasurable. But their deaths were left unsettled because of the disaster. And now, we can't even investigate them, as their memory fades in oblivion. Many people died. The old man was killed. Kulachan was erased. Everyone was a victim. But the police can't even investigate it. Who's gonna take care of their parting regrets? Only we can. Arasaka-san? We find the truth? Yeah, we'll find it. I've been around every one of the strings of mysterious deaths and know all the inner workings of the village. You're totally born truth of the year before they happened by Rika Furuta. We can do it. But they're already dead. Oh? That's right. Rika Furuta died. You're too experienced, so you couldn't save her. She grabbed me, who was a wreck, and lifted me firmly by my lapel. That's why, to atone for that, we must reveal the truth. If what you say is true, then all the incidents were part of some greater design. If that's the case, then how we investigate needs to change completely. I intend to spend the night summarizing all the information you and I have, and then get in contact with my former subordinates first thing in the morning. We're not gonna let this case go cold. We're definitely gonna crack it wide open. Crack it open? Crack it open? We will. Several years have passed, but it's not beyond the statute of limitation. Even the case has been postponed, it's not closed. It's still going. We're gonna keep it going. Oshi and I vowed to bring the truth of the case to light and stood up. Everything ended in 1985. I, at least wanting to apologize, had searched for her grave. After the state autopsy, her remains are entrusted into one of the shrine followers. In the future, when the quarantine in the Himatsubushi area was lifted, they would be returned to our family grave. However, I'm sure exactly who exactly took the remains of Rika Faraday. Until today, I couldn't even apologize to her. In the future, when the quarantine on Himatsubushi is lifted, all I could do was wait until whoever that person is return to the grave. What I could do right now was not apologize to her. Instead, until I was able to meet her again, I'll reveal the truth and dispel her regrets. Even now, sporadic eruptions of gas in the Himatsubushi area meant that the prospect of quarantine being lifted wasn't happening anytime soon. And most likely, it seemed that she had no intention of meeting me again until I found the truth. That's why the quarantine wouldn't be lifted. Or so I thought. Until the day I grasped the truth. It was the following year. Oshi and I co-authored a book on the string of mysterious deaths leading up to the Great Himatsubushi disaster. I decided on the title. Higurashi! When they cry! Shut up! Shut! I was the Stephen King all along. What? Are you? Are you good? And Higurashi? How's it cracking? What? The fuck? Don't you call me a kitten? Excuse me! I'm a dragon! How dare you? You go to sleep! You go to sleep! I'll destroy you later! How dare you! But seriously! He wrote the book. He wrote the book. Was that all this chapter was for? Don't call me that! I'll kill you. I'll kill you till you're dead. And then I'll write a story about it. Apparently. What? Okay. Sure. Higurashi. When they cry. Roll credits. That's because for those few days I was in Himatsubushi, the sound that I remember the most was the cry of the Higurashi. I could only wish that based on this book, those people involved with the incident could refresh their memories and bring light to a new truth. Wow! And more importantly, that nothing like this ever happens again. I wrote this in afterwards. Why did this tragedy happen? Why can't reach the truth by ourselves? We can't reach the truth by ourselves. If you're reading this, please discover the truth. That is our only wish. Kurado, Oshiya, Marudo, Akusaka. This here, the quarantine on Himatsubushi still hasn't been lifted. What? Was that the end? What? That's the end? That's it? Whoa! Fuck you, Higurashi! Fuck you! Really? That's it! That's it! That's it, folks! That's it! That's how it ends. Okay, so that's it, I guess. A cliffhanger indeed. Very, yeah. There is. What is there? There's 5. There's chapter 5, 6, 7. I think they're making it a year, or it came out. I don't know. But there's still a lot of chapters left. But this is the end of the original run. And I don't know if I want to read more. It's so hard. It's so hard. And we didn't even get to see Hanyu. We didn't even see Hanyu. I feel cheated. This is bullshit. I didn't see Hanyu. I love Hanyu. Hanyu is like the actual Orashiro-sama. She looks a lot like Rika, but she's got horns, and she's so cute. She's so cute. I love Hanyu. But we don't even get to meet her? This is bullshit. How is that the end? How? Well, I'm glad I don't have to do any more reading. My voice is dead, so dead. There you go. Get a little drink. I guess that's it. We did it? I guess we did it. We did it. Gee, I don't know what to say. That was such a weird ending. God damn it, Dexter! I swear. Shut up, Morgan. Dexter Morgan. Shut up. You go to bed. You get sleep. At least you can relax your voice now, huh? For real. That's why I want to get this done. I didn't care anymore. I will talk super bad. I will go as low as fucking possible if it means we can finish Higurashi. Damn, that was hard. But it's over. It's all over. Yeah, shut up! Shut your face! I will destroy you. I will murder your soul. I don't know what I'm doing. That was such an abrupt ending. What the fuck? Hey, yo, what's up, Potato? If you enjoy any games, have you played, just ignore them, or my big sister? second one sounds like hentai, but no, never even heard of them. But I got lots of games to play, so don't worry about it. I've got plenty to play. I don't know what I'm gonna play next though. At least I know what I want to play next. But that also has a lot of reading. I really like to take a break on the reading for a bit. That was hard. That was 3 months? Because we had to start back in October with Chorus Party and Higurashi and we were still doing Utuware and Mono. That was a lot of visual novels. A lot of reading. I would like a break now. I would love a break. Yes. Yes. At least it's over. Very weird way to end it, but it's over. We might come back. We might not. We'll see. These are pretty boring, gotta say. I'd rather just watch the anime. I mean, are the newer chapters better? Because there's barely been, like, any death. And there was so much in the anime that didn't happen here. And I could feel it. It's a hentai, but I know you never pick jump games normally, I like lots of games. I just like variety, but I have a lot of games to play. It's hard to do what for, like there's so much. I have like 4 games on my desktop just waiting to be played. A variety is slice of life. Exactly. You can't take a break, kitten. Master gives you permission. Shut your fucking face. I am the master. I am the master here. I will destroy you. Murder is the only cure. Alright. Let's go see if we can raid somebody. Let's go see if we raid somebody. That's difficult. Who do I want to raid? Who do I want to raid tonight? You know what? Is he still really going? Hold on. Is he really still going? Where is he? Why is it so hard on my phone to find him? Are you serious? Phone! There's only 3 of you alive and you can't find him? Where's stupid ball? Oh, fuck. Alright, fuck it. Let's go over and get Droplet some love. Why not? Droplet's doing a collab with a cutie. She looks adorable. She's like a bird, I think. I don't know, but she's cute. She's cute. So let's go over and enjoy some cute girls together. Because this game did not give us any of that. This chapter sucked. This is a terrible chapter. Okay, kitten, shut up. Droplet's a kitten. Go get Droplet your kitten love. Disgusting. I am no cat. I am Dragon. And I'll end your life. Next time. A Dragon Ball you. I just think Kaiju like you. Think why us? Droplet is not a dragon. I am Dragon. Wow, you are liar. The fuck are they playing, Panacore? The hell are they doing? Those dorks. Let's go over. Let's go give them some love. Alright, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the big collab. Lethal Company. Exciting. I'll see you guys there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you all next time. Ohio Biography. You have a good one. Yeah, that timing. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Good to see you all. Thanks for dropping in. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Get that good sleep, guys. I'll be watching. Bye.